Pretty unbelievable stuff taking place late last week. The Western State Sheriff's Association issued a statement about Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. It was a lengthy statement, but I want to read you a portion of it. Quote, after witnessing the disaster over the past several months and listening to the continued rhetoric and dishonesty, we have, quote, no confidence in the ability of Secretary Mayorkas and his leadership within the Department of Homeland Security to affect any positive outcome. Now, this organization, Mark, represents sheriffs from 17 different states, including all 4 border states. What'd you make of that?
Look, first of all, this is rare. I can't think of a last time that this organization had a vote of no confidence for any Secretary of Homeland Security, first and foremost. And second of all, hey, they're right. Look, it's not just that he's the chief architect of this administration's open border policies, and he took the most secure border that we've seen in our lifetime, and he just threw it away, jeopardizing every aspect of our public safety, health, and national security. But I think this is what this letter also represents, is that he's done that, plus he's lying to the American people. If you look at just what he did this past last week when he's in front of congressional testimony, almost everything that came out of his mouth was a lie, including, I mean, he had the nerve to give himself an A. An A for effort. What are we, in kindergarten? Or I mean, he's a complete disaster, a complete train wreck, and he gives himself an A.
Yeah, he gives himself an A on Capitol Hill, and you could see the senators that were there, even the Democrats. They just kind of, there was a snicker. You could hear it. There was a little like, are you serious? Okay, so you ran the Border Patrol. You've got a lot of friends down there. You've got a lot of contacts. We're now 10 months into this. What's the end game here? Besides just turn America blue, I get that. I think it's lazy, but I'm sure that plays a role. What else could the end game be here? What else is at play? Because it doesn't seem like there's any game plan to stop this crisis.
Well, you know what? I think what you said, that is their game plan. Their game plan is by open borders, they see a perceived political benefit. And I know we've talked about this. Look, they see that every single illegal alien they find a pathway to citizenship, they believe is going to equate to a Democratic vote. It's another reason why in this social spending plan that was just passed by the House, it's their third attempt to basically give mass amnesty to over 7 million illegal aliens. And I think it'll far exceed that if they get what they want, if the Senate doesn't stand up. Look, this is clear. This has been their strategy all along. Encourage, incentivize, and facilitate illegal entry because they see a perceived political benefit. America last, the Democratic Party first. This is what this is about.
All right, Mark, another number we got last week, a record 100,000 Americans are going to die of drug overdoses in 2021. That's the most ever. That's the biggest number we've ever seen in our history. It beats 2020, where about 30,000 less died of drug overdoses. A lot of these drugs are coming over the southern border. Fentanyl, a lot of that fentanyl is originally produced in China. This is beyond a crisis. Why isn't this even getting talked about?
Yeah, that's the question. Look, I know you guys have been doing an incredible job talking about this. Look, this isn't about illegal immigration. This is about border security first, of which illegal immigration is just a subset of a vast set of complex threats we face, including drugs. When you open your borders up to 1.7 million, Border Patrol agents are pulled off the line, and just one element of a crisis, drugs are pouring in. You saw the numbers of over 100,000. Look, Texas DPS under their new operation, Lone Star, they've seized over 400,000 pounds of fentanyl. Just Texas DPS. That's enough to kill over 90 million individuals.
It's that deadly.
This is a serious issue.
Talk about root causes, by the way. The root cause of this overdose crisis is happening right at our southern border. Kamala Harris doesn't seem to care about that either. The sycophants on the left in the media continue to defend Kamala Harris. This weekend, they said basically she has a low approval rating, a 28% approval rating, because she got all the bad assignments from Joe Biden. Take a listen.
He did give her volatile topics like immigration and voting rights, which right now don't have the votes to move in legislative ways. So those are also magnets for more criticism from the right. So she has a portfolio that makes her perhaps drag in more criticism. And she's trying to not outshine the president.
I look at this from the exact opposite perspective. I think this is a noble task. I think she could have confronted this from day one, said, listen, we're going to start building the wall again. I know it might not be popular with the base. We're going to build the wall. We're going to kick back in, remain in Mexico. We're going to make sure everybody is tested and is required to get vaccinated. And we're going to hire more border agents. Instead, she has run from this problem, literally.
You're absolutely, look, I could have said any better. And not only to do exactly what you said, but how about this? How about also stand up and say, no, given up to $1 million for families of illegal aliens probably is not a good thing. Including mass amnesty in our reconciliation bill will probably just encourage and facilitate more. You're absolutely right. There's 1,000 things that she could have done substantively to secure our borders and address our crisis, but she's done everything to put distance and then make excuses.
Mark Morgan, great stuff as always. Appreciate having you on. Thanks so much. Have a great Thanksgiving if I don't see you. Thank you.
You too. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.